Hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Bayonetta. In the last episode, we explored more of the holy grounds and met a cute little girl named Cereza and rescued her from the clutches of the angels. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on Chapter 7, the Cardinal Virtue of Temperance. But before we do that, you know what we have to do. We have to go to the Gates of Hell because we never did turn in that complete LP that we have. So, let's go to the Gates of Hell to turn it in.
Another LP? Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into shape for you. Made me break a sweat. I gotta give it to my tropical friends. They sure are fun to play around with. So much fun, I brought back a special playmate just for you.
Based on the appearance, Odette looks like it could be only equipped on the feet. And for good reason too. Unfortunately, we won't be able to find time to demonstrate Odette properly. At least not in this chapter. So, with what we were able to get, aside from a new weapon, we were able to get the last technique in our list, and with that, the Umbran Portal Kick, which is basically a kick version of Witch Twist. We have collected all the available techniques and got the Umbran Tears of Blood Commander of Magic. So that leaves us with some more things we want to buy. So I want to use this time to get more Moon Pearls, because, well, you can never have enough Moon Pearls. So let's get one more. And, okay. I need to clear things up really quick, because all of these items will count against your score, but I've yet to go over them whatsoever. The Bloody Rose Lollipop and the Mega Bloody Rose Lollipop increase your attack power. The Yellow Moon Lollipops and the Mega ones will make you temporarily invincible, or at least non-damageable. The Red Hot Shot, well, first the Purple Magic Lollipop and the Mega counterpart refills your magic gauge, and the Red Hot Shot. This basically revives you if you die. However, like you said, it's not recommended if you're going for ranking. Speaking of which, you notice that we have one slot left for weapons. Yeah, Odette only can be equipped onto the hands. And as for Rodon's treasures, we can now get one for Odette, which we can't get because I don't have enough money halos for it. So with that out of the way, let's exit the Gates of Hell. And with that out of the way, let's get started on Chapter 7, the Cardinal Virtue of Temperance.
Still cool, Bayonetta.
Audito Temperantia.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. See that? Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs.
Tiara na Gechiro, Oprint, Os, Ejo, Mahorena, Verifi Opritsure, Tolas Tukama, Overstus Tax, Kirigas Ahi, Yolani Kaos Uluna, Kaunsis Nebifika.
I'm not much for the talkative types. How about we have a little fun instead? You did plan on having fun with me, right? There'll be plenty of time for pillow talk afterwards.
This is Temperantia, and you can pretty much shoot all you want because Temperantia is pretty much easier. By the way, if you want to jump to rock, aim for the truck because the trucks will do heavy damage to Temperantia, or at least damage of any capacity. So you want to get the Temperantia as fast as you can so you can damage his appendages, to put it lightly. Yeah, I don't know exactly what all are those. So, unlike Fortitudo, Temperantia has an easier time to, well, shoot. So shoot at him as much as you want when he's too far away, because you can be able to deal lots of damage that way. Yeah, I'm using the dual Durga because it's worked out for me in my personal playthroughs of Temperantia. So, here we go. Also, watch out for when Temperantia is charging for his punch, because if you dodge out of the way just in time or hit him enough, he will stop. There's no way to dodge it. Yeah, as far as I know. So, you're just going to keep wailing on him until the inner workings of his limbs start to be exposed more. And yeah, Dual Durga is a set I love to use on Temperantia just because of how much damage you'll rack up. And yeah, dodge out of the way and then look for the truck. Yeah, want to look for that truck right there. Or is it a train? Yeah, that's a truck. So let's throw it at him. There we go. And now we jump from rock to rock to get back to Temperantia and take on one of his fingers. Yeah, I think that's his fingers. Yeah, the design for Temperantia is weird. And I'm just gonna keep shooting to rack up some more combo points. And then he will punch with no way to escape. Well, you can evade. So, your next goal: head for farther into the arm to what I like to call the core, or the joint, because this is where Temperantia's arms are connected. So keep wailing on it while the arms will try to defend itself from you breaking it, and once it's broken, climb. Rip his arm off. And there we go. That's the first arm ripped off. And with all that magic built up, I'm surprised because I realized I never shoot off an accessory. And I think this is the perfect battle to do that. So if you press hold X and A, well, as soon as I find the perfect opportunity, you will summon little devils. You can't see them right now because we're in the middle of a battle. But the little devils will attack for you. I just need to get to a perfect spot. And okay, where? Ah, there we are. Okay, I want to look for a truck There we go. So yeah, the little devils, which you can't really see, I'll probably have to find another route to demonstrate them up. But the little devils will attack for you as you attack yourself. So yeah. Oh, there they are. So yeah, they will aim for any enemies nearby, and they will attack for you. It's really neat. Unfortunately, this slowly consumes magic as long as the little devils are out. But if you're battling Temperantia or using Durga, your magic is going to build up really quickly. And I keep getting hit right there, but yeah. If you know what you're doing, Temperantia is not that hard of a boss. Yeah, Fortitudo was tough, but here, Temperantia is easy. Oh yeah, and if at any time you fall off, you just automatically get back on there. It's really neat. So, wail on Temperantia once again. And yeah. Also, if you are so inclined to grind on Halos using bosses, Temperantia is pretty much your best friend. Considering his relative ease compared to Fortitudo, and the fact that you can pretty much shoot however you want. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take on the core of his arm, so I can be able to rip his arm off. And I missed, but should be broken right about now. So now we're on Temperantia's body itself. First things first, find these cores as soon as you can. Yeah, so we can be able to break off more of Temperantia. Yeah. The thing about these cores is that the higher the difficulty you get, the more cores you will have to break off. And I'm not sure if it applies to the reverse if you go with lower difficulties. So, if I need to find one of those cores, yeah, if you can't seem to find cores, either shoot or look for the cables, like to call them, that connect him to Temperantia's main body. Yeah. Unfortunately, with all the camera, you probably won't find it, so you might want to pay attention to the cutscene as to get an idea as to where they are. For example, I just saw one on his back. So I was gonna wail on it as usual. I know I could be using Shudaba for it, but just for increased power, but I like using Durga just for the building combos. Anyway, I think that should be the last of the cores. Is it? Okay, good. So now, his head is exposed, and he's gonna try to take us on with his head. Temperantia has a lot of attacks with his head, so yeah. Oh, now he's gonna rain down fire on us, which means you have to dodge lots of times. I think the weak point is, well, his forehead, but I'm not sure if it does more damage if you hit him on the forehead. But I would assume so. Ah! And I got sucked into his mouth right there. Yeah, be careful when his mouth is open when he does the laser. But, in exchange, you will be able to take on... You will be able to stun him and be able to take on him all you want. So yeah. So there is a legitimate advantage to getting caught in his mouth with that laser attack. Okay, now he's raining upon us again. Okay, so with that out of the way... Oh, now he's gonna throw tornadoes at us. I keep getting hit right there, but it doesn't really matter. And then... Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah. And then sooner or later he'll do his laser attack, and that'll be your only time in the entire fight to use Witch time. But it doesn't matter because he is almost dead. And climax time.
Let me give you back your toy, then. I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
Okay, the stuff with the peeing boy statue, as well as the crushing of that Fearless, really cracks me up every time I watch that cutscene. Okay, so we got two achievements. One that has to do with defeating Temperantia, and the other has to do with beating chapters 5 through 7. Yeah, you know the standard stuff, but man, those two moments just seem to crack me up every time. And okay, yeah, we're gonna let Angel attack. But yeah, seriously, the peeing boy statue is always hilarious to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the fact that it's a little boy peeing, and the fact that it's considered art when any other type of nudity is pretty much, like, impure or stuff. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even talk about that stuff. But, anyway, we're on to the next destination of our journey. But before we do that, we now have the equipment to take on earlier Alfheims we have missed, 2 to be exact. So, I might as well use this time to demonstrate another costume. So, you've already seen Peach and the Daisy costumes. I could do the Link one now, but honestly, I don't have anything prepared for the Link one. So, instead, I'm gonna do Samus, the power suit of the famed galactic bounty hunter. When beam-firing arm cannon, the suit everything a girl needs to overcome inhospitable alien terrain. Press Y to fire arm-mounted beam cannon. You can also hold down on the D-pad to lower or raise the suit's visor. So let's go with the Samus costume. Well, it's not the Zero suit for Bayonetta, but hey, what can you do? So with that out of the way, let's return to the chapter menu. And I'm gonna check to see if I have enough halos to oh! I have enough halos to get more things, so let's go back to the gates of hell.
You here for business or pleasure?
I'm here until you say something else, Rodon, please. So yeah, I think I have enough to get an Umbran Elegance. So, yeah, the Temperantia fight is really good for grinding out halos, so I could finally get an Umbran Elegance so I could be able to demonstrate Odette properly. If I could find the perfect fight to demonstrate Odette. I don't know why I'm stuttering today, and I might as well get more Moon Pearls because, you know, this is probably breaking tradition of me buying stuff off screen, well, at the beginning of each episode. So yeah. Oh, we're almost out of Moon Pearls to buy. Okay, so with that, let's go let's go get some Alfheims that we missed. And as you recall, chapters 2 and 5. 2 and 5 have Alfheims that we have totally skipped over because we were unprepared for them. However, we now have the equipment in the form of Durga. So, I will see you guys back at those Alfheims. Okay, so there's a lot of new things to demonstrate. So, for example, I am wearing Odette right now. So if you move around the world while wearing Odette, which can be only equipped on your feet, Bayonetta will be skating, which is increased movement options. Yeah, in battle and in the field. Yeah, and you slide a little bit when you stop, so at least it gives you a lot of mobility options and pretty much a lot of combo opportunities. And also, this concerns the Samus costume. By the way, I do have the Umbran Elegance on, but I'm wearing the Samus costume, so it doesn't apply. So about the Samus costume. So like I said, if you press down on the D-pad, yep, you could put on and off the visor. And guess what? It also applies to cutscenes. In fact, okay, I really hate to interrupt the voice cutscene, but we've already seen this one. But this is just to demonstrate that the switching on and off the visor also applies to cutscenes. So watch Bayonetta's face, well, if you can, as I do this.
Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does
Yeah,
it?
you can also hear the clicking sound as I put on and off the visor. So once again, watch Bayonetta's face. Yeah, you can do it during the cutscenes. It makes certain moments funnier as you do it excessively, but it sort of gets old after a while. So after that, I'm just gonna skip to a battle so we could finally demonstrate the battle strength of the Samus costume and Odette. So like I said, if this can load, please. Odette has increased movement capabilities, so you could slide slightly use it as a approaching tool. Also, Odette has a unique property that allows to freeze enemies like in ice. Yeah, and once you do that, you can be able to pick them up like you would for a car. So yeah, so if you keep kicking enemies with Odette, they will freeze. It also does this to almost every non-boss enemy in the game. So yeah, lift, and we can be able to throw the frozen enemy at them. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this applies to all non-boss enemies. Of course, there are exceptions. Beloved is one of them. So, also, if you shoot, Bayonetta will hold the arm as if she is firing Samus's arm cannon. Yeah, it's a really nice detail. It really doesn't change anything in the terms of practicality, but it's a really nice detail nonetheless. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm revisiting old battles just so I can demonstrate a weapon. So let's take care of all these. But yeah, Odette is an awesome weapon, and a personal favorite combo of mine is, of course, Shuraba and Odette, just like I did with Durga, but with Odette's additional ability to freeze, and I wonder what the charge modifiers for Odette is, but okay, no, there's no charge modifiers. I am sad. But yeah, also, there are exceptions to what enemies you can and can't freeze. Beloved is one of those exceptions. And it'd be it's not hard to see why. Yeah, that'd be so broken if we could freeze Beloved, but I don't think just because you freeze him and then throw him as a frozen enemy doesn't mean you can be able to kill them instantly, but I digress. Anyway, I will see you guys at the Alfheim challenge in question. Here we are at the Alfheim Mist, and I recommend you have Durga with you in both arms and legs, and they're on fire. And that is why. Limited kicks and punches. Considering this takes more than that, guess what? Durga can easily take care of this. Yeah. Durga's charge modifier allows you to plant mines and basically set explosives on them. Yeah, it's really cool. Unfortunately, I am missing, so I am not getting the full benefit of Durga, but you get what you're supposed to do right there. Yeah, with Durga, it makes things so much easier. In fact, it's practically required, and I failed. But you get the point. I almost got it. Just a sliver of health left. I want to position myself so I could do Afterburner Kick, and not down yet. He is down. Yeah, I should have just simply kicked him right there. But yeah, that is how much Durga is practically required to take on these Alfheim challenges. Yeah, and that is why it's pretty much my least favorite Alfheim challenge ever. Yeah, and spoiler alert, there is actually 3 just like it. Also, we have Umbran Tears of Blood, Angel May Cry, which means we have completed half of the Alfheim challenges. And that is a reference to Devil May Cry, too. So, with that, I'll see you at the other Alfheim challenge. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've demonstrated the 3 techniques that I got for Bayonetta. 2 of them I have got since Chapter 5. So, I think now is the time to do it. So, if you press A while dodging, you perform the Umbran Portal Kick. It's not very useful because you stay at the spot where you are, and although it does summon a Wicked Weave, it's not very practical compared to Witch Twist, where you can just travel where you want before the actual attack happens. What is more useful is the 2 other techniques. So if you press backward and forward quickly while pressing any of the 2 buttons, A, for instance, is Heal Stomp. This is great for getting grounded enemies, and yeah. However, the other one is, if you press X when you do the same command, it's Tetsu Zanku. Or Tetsu Zanko. If I could do it, please. Please. Ah, there we are. Yeah. Pretty much shoves them out of the way, which has huge knockback. Yeah. Tetsu Zanko is invaluable if you want to get wide coverage and want to knock enemies away from you. And if you're using Shuraba, it has a wide Wicked Weave range, that's for sure. Yeah. So I guess that's the 2 techniques that I failed to demonstrate. So with that out of the way, I'll see you guys back at the Alfheim. So if you recall where the Alfheim is down at this snake bridge right over here, which is way down here. Yeah, there it is. So as for this weapon setup, you could just use Fire Durga, but the most recommended setup I've seen people use is Shuraba and Durga Fire. And you'll probably see why. Yeah, you probably saw me try to do this in my first attempt, where I tried to charge up Shuraba and then wait till Witch Time commences. Which is... Okay, you get the idea of what I was trying to do. Oh, crap. But yeah, with Shuraba and Durga, this should be no problem. Yeah. However, the only thing you have to worry about is, well, when you inevitably run out of the punches, so you can't do EI Jutsu anymore. Yeah, I have to rely on the Wicked Weave and Durga's explosions. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna go try this again. Okay, slash and then charge up, and then... Ah, crap. Okay, I killed one with the explosions. Oh, I think I'm gonna do this. Never mind. Oh my god, I was almost done too, but I was too careless. And this, and then kick, and explodey. Explodey what? Point is, we got this. Yeah, it isn't that hard once you got Durga. Okay, maybe it is hard because you still need to know what to do with Durga, but Shiraba and Durga are pretty much required for this one. And with that, that is all the Alfheim challenges I have missed. So, I will see you guys back at the chapter menu. And with that, that is every single Alfheim challenge, well, 2 of them to be exact, that I have skipped over at chapter 2 and 5, now that we have all the equipment we have. So, with that out of the way, let's end things off here. Next time on Bayonetta, we're going to be taking on chapter 8, Route 666. That's an evil number if I haven't seen any enough. What am I trying to say there? So yeah, we're going to Route 666. It's a bad number, which means things are going to happen. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!